Hello there, and welcome to Popcorn News. Something to watch while you eat popcorn. In the news, there have been reports that an ancient Irish genome reveals a massive migration from the east. Geneticists from Trinity College Dublin and archaeologists from Queen's University Belfast sequenced the genomes of 4 ancient citizens of Ireland to unlock the secrets of their origins. It is suspected that some ancestors may have come to Ireland from the Pontic Steppe, the area of Eastern Europe that sits over the Black Sea, including what is now Ukraine. Ireland is particularly interesting to geneticists because it seems like a place where many ancient peoples may have converged, reports Rachel Feltman of the Washington Post newspaper. Another of the convergences upon Ireland occurred not long after the crucifixion of Jesus. Persecuted by Rome, Coptic Christians in Egypt fled westward to the Atlantic coast of Africa. And from there they set sail, carrying Christianity to Ireland. Imitating the anchorite monastics of the Egyptian desert, Irish converts undertook the green martyrdom, a retreat to the forest, the mountaintops, or an island, there to fast and pray. The extremes of the green martyrdom gave way to monasticism, and from this, art and learning advanced. In the 6th century, Kevin of Glendalough at first lived in a hole in the rock wall of a cliff. Disciples began forming around him, so Kevin moved to the seashore and a tiny church was built. Dry stone huts shaped like beehives were built for housing. Eventually, these monks built what amounted to a university city to which came thousands of students, not just from Ireland, but from England and even from Europe. Besides the green martyrdom, there was the white martyrdom, sailing into the white sky of morning, into the unknown, never to return. Crimthan, an Irish noble, became a monk and was nicknamed Columcille. This was Romanized as Columba. With 12 companions, Columba sailed north to an island off the west coast of Scotland. In Scotland is Jacob's Pillow Stone, also called the Stone of Scone. On his way to Mesopotamia, in the land of Canaan, Jacob lay down to sleep one night. For his pillow, he used the stone of Scone. In Genesis chapter 28, verse 12, it is written, "And he dreamed that there was a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven. And behold, the angels of God were ascending and descending on it." Afterwards, when Jacob awoke, he exclaimed, "How terrible is this place!" which in Latin would be "Quam terribilis est locus iste." Welsh chroniclers relate of Britain that the first of the three chieftains who established the colony was Hugh the Mighty, who came with the original settlers. Hugh the Mighty equates with the Irish lug or lou, and with the Welsh lu. Lu is, in other words, L-U, as in Hugh the Mighty. Lug's sling was the rainbow, and the Milky Way was called Lug's chain. Lug's chain may also be met with under different imagery in the folk tale of Jack and the Beanstalk. Lug's chain evokes the chain of good luck, or lug, experienced by Jack. And Jack's tale of the beanstalk seems to echo the earlier tale of Jacob's ladder. Lug is reputed to have put an end to the rule of the giants by blinding their terrible leader with a carefully prepared sling stone. His sling was the rainbow. In the battle between David and Goliath, David chose 5 smooth stones with which to kill the giant. This compares with the 5 beans from which Jack's magic beanstalk grew. Jack also killed the giant, and the 5 beans evoke the stone used by Jacob for a pillow. Jacob put a stone, or let us say a magic bean, under his head and went to sleep. He dreamed of a giant ladder, or maybe a beanstalk, going from earth to heaven. The Milky Way was Lug's chain. The celestial grouping was conceived by the Greeks to be the track to the palaces of the gods. Zeus tied a chain to the foot of the Olympian throne by which he drew men up to heaven. Jack's beanstalk was of an immense thickness and had so entwined that they formed the ladder nearly like a chain in appearance. How terrible is this place? Or in Latin, quam terribilis est locus iste. Jacob awoke and exclaimed this, and that same sentence can be found today in an unusual church at Rennes-le-Château in Languedoc in southwestern France. At the village church dedicated to Saint Mary Magdalene, terribilis est locus iste is found inscribed directly above the doors to the church. And so you can see how when the news suddenly tells us that an ancient Irish genome reveals a massive migration from the east, this is only the tip of the iceberg. Thank you for watching Popcorn News.